Hi there, Mark Jabin here, Medical Director for the Haywood County Health Department, and let's talk about this pandemic. In this video, how the mRNA vaccines actually work, and what ingredients do these vaccines contain. So share this with someone you care about. So think of it this way. If you're building a house, there are blueprints usually. Someone reads the blueprints and gives the exact dimensions to the workers, who are the ones who actually pound the nails and build the walls. Well, in a cell, DNA is the blueprint to build proteins. DNA resides in the nucleus of the cell. Messenger RNA, or mRNA, reads the blueprint and delivers the dimensions to ribosomes, which reside outside the nucleus. And these are the workers who do the work to manufacture the protein. Incidentally, what a virus does is to enter the cell. And with SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID, it has on its surface a spike protein that it uses to enter normal cells. And once inside, the virus commandeers this manufacturing process to make copies of itself. The vaccines from Pfizer-BioNTech and from Moderna are mRNA manufactured to carry the instructions for this spike protein. This mRNA is encased in a fat coating that protects it en route and enables it to enter the cell. Once there, it gives these instructions to the ribosomes. It doesn't have to enter the nucleus of the cell. It already has the instructions. So there's no risk that your cell's DNA is affected. The spike protein is produced and then ejected out of the cell. And there it can be seen by the immune system, and this sparks a response. The mRNA vaccine uses the natural process that your cells use all the time to produce proteins, and in this case, to make the spike protein. Your body then uses its natural process of the immune system to be prepared. Usually, once the immune system is triggered, it takes 10 to 21 days before it will start to make antibodies. But once vaccinated, the immune system has been given a heads up. It's ready and waiting when the real virus tries to get a foothold in your body. In the case of SARS-CoV-2, those antibodies latch onto this spike protein on the surface, and this attracts other immune cells that attack and eliminate the culprit. Now, some vaccines are made from a live virus, like yellow fever vaccine, or an inactivated virus, like flu vaccine, or sometimes pieces of a virus are used. But these mRNA vaccines do not contain any virus. They pose no risk of causing an infection then, and being a problem, and no risk of being a problem for someone who's immunocompromised, with a weakened immune system that might be overwhelmed. And these mRNA vaccines actually contain very little other than the mRNA itself. For the Pfizer vaccine, there is a fat molecule it travels in. There's another fat, polyethylene glycol, which is used to stabilize the fat molecule. PEG, or PEG as it's known, is used widely in many cosmetics, drugs, foods, and even laxatives. There are 4 salts like potassium chloride and sodium chloride, which is the salt you use on your food, and sugar, all of which help stabilize the vaccine. For the Moderna vaccine, there are fats again like PEG and cholesterol, tris, which is commonly used to buffer acidity, sodium acetate, which is similar to vinegar, and sugar. And that's it. Because these are manufactured. They're not grown into cell culture like other vaccines that require other chemicals to clean up the product and preserve it. This is new technology for making a vaccine, but it is technology that has been worked on for many years. So as you consider taking the vaccine, keep in mind the work it does on your behalf. So be well and be careful, especially right now.